The nature of the human being is pure. What I mean, that if a human being sees the conflict of the two parties, two groups, two societies, two people, two persons, two individuals, two nations, two countries, or two continents, if he will not see his self-interest, his country interest, or his people interest in that conflict, then this is the nature of the human being, that he will select the righteous one. Why? Because the righteous one will pursue him towards the maintenance of the international standards. Let us deep dive in it. If the two countries, the two nations, or the two continents are fighting with each other, and you are staying as a neutral person, then you are not a neutral person. Then you are a destruction or a chaos for the world. From your mindset, you will understand that you are not kind of a conflict person. You don't want clashes between the people. You want the peace between the humanity. So you are not bringing the peace to the international standards by maintaining yourself to neutrality, for being neutral. Because the two nations, the two countries are on a conflict over the matter of fact. Their conflict will arise to more horizon ratio because of their equivalent standards. Because both the countries and both the nations, both the continents have the equal standards of social and economical values. Both have the standards of equivalent or balanced standards of followers. If you will stay either one of the side, if you will stay either one of them with either one of them, then that one party, that one continent, that one country will eventually become powerful. It will become slowly but gradually becomes the majority. When majority comes, as I have told you before, majority is the authority. When he will becomes in majority, then he will have the power, have the dominance, have the force to stop the conflict. Then he will pursue towards the dialogues. Why he will pursue towards the dialogue? It's the nature of the human being. The strongest one will never fight with the weakest one. Either the strongest man will never fight with the weakest one, or the weakest one will never fight with the strongest one. Why? Because it is the nature of the human being. The two people, the two nations will fight on that level when they will have the equal number of followers, the equal number of social and economical standards. If one becomes in majority, then he gets the dominance, then the war will never happen. So then you can becoming the reason to bring the peace between the nations, not the conflicts. If you take the side of either one of them, if you are taking the side of the righteous one or the wrongdoer or the wrong one, it matters in another perspective, but your taking side can bring the peace to the international law, to the international standards. When one will become stronger in followers, then the other one will eventually becomes the weakest one, and his own followers will become obstacle for him, because they will lead them towards those statements that we don't know such things, why majority is against of us. Then you are not only stopping the war, then his own followers will try to stop the war, because they are the weakers, they are the weak people.